Did you pay your taxes?
Should horses get vacations?
Was KIEFER Sutherland shirtless in a London strip club?
Will I be too drunk to do interviews? All of this and more for everything going on in your world this week. This is Top Story Weekly.
Good evening, and here's our top story. Smoke from a volcano eruption in Iceland has grounded European air traffic. Officials are calling the eruption the biggest disaster to come out of Iceland since Bjork's swan dress.
According to his tax return, President Obama earned $5.5 million in 2009. After hearing how much he earned, Obama immediately became a Republican.
On Friday, Pope Benedict XVI turned 83 years old, or as Catholic priests put it, about 70 years past his sexual prime.
A federal judge has ruled the National Day of Prayer unconstitutional on the grounds that it constitutes government-sanctioned religious action. For the same reason, the judge also shot down the atheists' Day of Nothing.
A New Jersey man is facing charges after police say he intentionally vomited on an 11-year-old girl and her father while at a baseball game. Said the man.
Well, the good news is that I'm still like the least offensive person in New Jersey.
A federal judge has ordered Tylertown, Mississippi to stop segregating black and white children in elementary schools. Observers of the case were shocked to discover that Mississippi has schools.
Because of the doctor shortage in the U.S., 28 states are considering expanding the role of nurses. The move was widely praised by the National Organization of Horny Male Patients.
On Wednesday, the New York City Council ruled that horses pulling carriages in Central Park are entitled to 5 weeks vacation each year, which is great news for Sarah Jessica Parker.
And now, here with the segment that's twice as important as AC 360, Phillip Wilburn and TSW 720.
Thanks, guys. That's right, Anderson Cooper can suck it. On Friday, the SEC filed a lawsuit against Goldman Sachs, alleging that they created and sold investments that were secretly designed to fail. Here to respond to those charges is Goldman Sachs Chairman Lloyd Blankfein. Good to have you here.
Thanks for having me, Phillip. I'm glad I get to come out here and talk about these ridiculous charges brought up against Goldman Sachs.
Well,
let's begin.
Well, to be fair, there's a lot of evidence backing this charges up.
Oh, nonsense. What crimes do they see? Let me ask you this. Is it a crime if I don't explain to our customer every little detail about their stock purchases and then they lose money?
Yes, it's called fraud.
Oh. Well, okay. Well then, is it a crime if we sell some of the shares within the investments and don't really fully disclose the fact that our company had to take out insurance on some of those investments because they were rated too high?
Yes, that too is called fraud.
Oh. Huh. All right, let me ask you this. Is it a crime that I make $70 million a year and celebrate by having a cocaine-fueled orgy with hookers where I choked a hooker around the neck so tight that I suffocated her and I had to bury her body in the desert? I already know what you're going to say. That's fraud.
No, that was murder.
Fuck you, prove it.
Creepy guy from Goldman Sachs, everyone. And now, where hard news meets Hollywood, with entertainment news, it's Cosmo Cahuenga.
You're welcome. Hey, what's up? On Thursday, a shirtless and drunk KIEFER Sutherland Sutherland was thrown out of a London strip club. Sutherland was in the bar because it was a day. Bret Michaels, the former lead singer of Poison, was hospitalized last week for an emergency appendectomy. Doctors are still trying to figure out how Michaels got herpes in his appendix. Family Guy creator Seth MacFarlane will direct his first feature film about a man and his teddy bear. Added Peter Griffin.
Yeah, the movie's gonna be a lot like that one time in 1987 when we went to Australia and I had a chicken salad sandwich with Iggy Pop and we danced with roast beef and we did the Charleston. Oh, hey, Brian, you're a dog.
And finally, Mel Gibson and girlfriend Oksana Grigorieva split up. Oksana blames the split on irreconcilable differences, while Mel blames the Jews. You're welcome!
Thank you, Cosmo.
You're welcome!
New research shows that teenage girls who regularly consume alcohol may be at greater risk of developing breast disease in their 20s. They also may be at greater risk of being felt up by Ben Roethlisberger.
Hawaiian Airlines has been ranked as the top American airline for quality of service, mostly due to the fact that everyone gets laid.
According to a new study, depressed people are more likely to smoke cigarettes frequently. In related news, Eeyore has been diagnosed with lung cancer.
A federal appeals court has upheld a Virginia ban on alcohol ads in college newspapers. The ban has reduced alcohol consumption on Virginia campuses by approximately 0%.
A new marketing study found that men with beards make a more credible salesperson than clean-shaven men. The study also shows that men with mustaches are still considered pedophiles.
Scientists have discovered that children with the genetic disorder Williams syndrome lack the ability to be racially biased, commented a stand-up comic with Williams syndrome.
Have you ever noticed how white guys walk like this? Right? But black guys walk like this. Also, they have the same rate of sexual intercourse. Am I right? Okay.
Controversial. After falling off a Wii Fit board and damaging a nerve, a woman has developed a condition that causes her to experience up to 10 orgasms a day. We here suggest to our viewers that to avoid emotional scarring, take the Wii Fit board off of your Mother's Day gift list.
Tuesday was the 267th anniversary of the birth of Thomas Jefferson. Jefferson celebrated in heaven with a vanilla birthday cake, but snuck some chocolate cake on the side.
It happens, and once again, here is Phillip Wilburn and TSW 720.
Thank you, guys. This volcano in Iceland is wreaking havoc on international travel and the world economy. So to get a handle on this, we're going to talk to expert Dr. Heather Beck. Welcome to the show, Dr. Beck.
Yeah, thanks for having me here, Phillip. Talk about this stupid volcano.
Stupid volcano, that doesn't sound very scientific.
Yeah. You know what's not very scientific? It is how this stupid volcano ruins my life.
How does a volcano ruin your life?
I spent $269 on a 3-day pass to Coachella, and every single act I wanted to see is stuck in Europe. I mean, the Cribs, Bad Lieutenant, Frightened Rabbit.
Well, you know, there's other acts there. I mean, probably could. I've heard Jay-Z is playing there. You could see him.
Really? Yeah, and while I'm there, I might as well watch Miley Cyrus, too.
Oh, Miley Cyrus is playing Coachella.
No, Phillip, she wasn't. You are so stupid and out of touch, and I hate this show, and I hate you, and I hate my life. I'm gonna go do science things. No one understands me here. Music volcano.
Dr. Heather back, everyone.